record it as well.
Okay.
No, I'll let you just record it because I don't want to slow anything down. Now, with the click of a button.
All right, so let me backtrack here a little bit. So you put in the URL code, it got shortened to this QR code. Then you made
Yes,
a campaign name, which was also a hashtag,
an exclusive hashtag.
an exclusive hashtag. And then on the campaign notes is what this actually is. And we're turning it
Yes.
into a mobile video
Yep.
movie type of thing. And then that hashtag was there, but we needed to hit that green button, say add, right? So then
Right.
we added the hashtag. All right, so now we are next.
And then we clicked on the all ungrouped.
Okay.
And now we click on the PDF. You notice the save and close. The tip you got to get into is save early and often.
Yes.
But at this point, you don't want to do it. I click and voila, it created a hashtag. And what I'm going to do is grab some words. And this is my little trick I learned through experience. I'm going to go into the folder. And because I could never understand what all that garbage is, right?
Okay.
If I came back here a month later, but if I put this in there, bingo. So now I've got it. And I'm going to cut it out. Everything I do, I put under my country first folder. And then I've already created a Pinell County Board of, that's the Board of Supervisors. Pinell Partnership. And I'm going to create a folder called Special Delivery PP. And I'm going to drop it in there. And there it is. Then I'm going to get, go ahead.
So this is how I create the QR codes that you've got behind you. Is that what this is doing? Okay.
This is, yeah. So now I'm going to get Aman. See why Skype is so important? And he is not online. It's yellow. So I'm going to say number one prospect, most powerful man in my county. And then I tell him first line. And we've been doing this together. There's the hashtag. I always put a trademark after it. So he knows the first line and the call to action symbol. Then I upload the file. Come on, Jim. Right there. That file. And then I tell him the second line. Tony Smith.
Is that the one that I gave you the information on?
No. Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay.
So what I'm going to create is a personal profile for him. We're going to do 3 lines. We can do 2 or 3. Third line, MOBS, trademark, because he can only do what I tell him to do, right? He does make some decisions, but it's best mobile optimized. If he follows my directions, and that's why I am exceptionally clear. And I love Skype because you can check after the fact, you can edit comments. But movies, mobile optimized video site. Okay. And then I tell them below the QR code. And he can figure this out, but I get redundant because I want it to be no HTTPS. I just want it to be short as possible, ROITrack.com/, and I want caps. So I type in the caps. That's exactly what he's going to do. And the right side, do you have one of my cards or call to action symbols anywhere?
I'd have to pull it up somewhere, but I've got it.
All right, let me do it real quickly here so that you see it.
I mean, I can see it behind you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, let me just, that's a good way too, but let me just do this. Come on, Beverly with an E. Queen of the Megaverse. Put it on view. Extra large. All right. So I told him the first line, right? The unique hashtag with the trademark. I told him the second line and the third line. I gave him the QR code, and it is a QR code with the exception of it's a shortened URL. And that's the first place the amateurs fail. We are one of the best in the world. Bitly is the most famous.
Right, I
Google
used
went
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google went out of business. We should have bought it, to be honest. So that creates my tracking. It's also dynamic versus static, so I can change it. It also is always clean like that, so a tablet can see it. So in this short period of time, I've blown away every freebie amateur in the world.
All right,
Nobody could have. Go ahead.
so this demo right here is this the Three Musketeers as you said? Demo?
Yeah, this one is, yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so then I tell him to type this in. So this always stays the same. He changed the blue color because Eric had me change my look. This always stays the same. This box is called the unique value proposition. It's almost always, I mean, 99.80% of the time, it says discover just like this, the value inside : and I have to give him 3 or 4 bullet points. So that's the next thing I got to do in Skype, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I got to do when I talk to a client, and most of my clients had never thought of this for their business. I'm sure you have. And then we put in a logo. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this screen open. The next thing I'm going to do is get back to Skype, which is where?
I don't know.
Right there. Okay. Logo. So to do a little pre-planning, which I did, is a good idea. See this?
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of assets here that we're going to use because I wanted to do this with you and I wanted to truly respect your time. Okay, so that's done. So now we get the discover, and I get a little short-handed note here. So I need 3 bullet points. I'm trying to see if I save the text that you sent me.
Oh, the one with the PDF in it?
That's a good line. Pinell County is the epicenter for growth.
Yeah, that's good.
Pinell County is the epicenter for growth.
Okay.
I like that too.
Yeah, those are some good bullet points.
Come on, Jim. Didn't pull up the right screen. I like that.
Oop, change your O there.
Yeah. That's a lot of copies, so I'm going to only do 3 points instead of 4.
I think that's plenty right there. I'm going to agree with that.
So that's done. I gave him the logo. Let me check the picture. Okay, I did this completely. I did this completely. I did that completely. It's done.
And then he just puts it all together and spits it back to you.
Yeah, and he spits it back to me in a PDF for my proof. When I sign off, he sends me an AI. And what I do is this is good. I'm glad I'm recording this. I'm glad you're recording this.
I'll make sure you get it.
So I take a PDF, which is right here, because you can't see it. That's the problem. It's not visible in a file situation. And here's the AI that he sent me. That's not visible either. So what I do is I open the PDF. I use my wheel on my mouse and the control key, and I scroll it down 1 notch to 200%.
Mhm.
Then I take the simple snipping tool from Windows. I click on it and I come up to the very upper left-hand corner. You see how I'm picking up a little bit of the black
Yep.
background?
Yeah. That's what I usually do.
And I let go, and voila, I check and make sure it's okay, and it is. So now I do file, I do save, and I'll just do example. And I would normally put it in the and I will. I would normally put it in the special there. So now I've got all 3 of my files that I deliver in the special delivery email. Does that make sense? I got the PDF, I got the ping, and I've got the AI. So when I send it to him, I'll send him all 3. I will actually paste the ping in the middle of the email so he can visually see it. Pretty slick, huh?
Yeah, well, you've definitely got it down as an art, that's for sure.
And I've been doing this so long that I created a folder called Special Delivery. And there's my attached files. So I just go to his account. And in the special delivery, I drop it down. And if I get ready to send him the email, I just copy this and change it. And that's the body of my email.
Just address it to that
right?
person. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So this is business card labels, because when I run a campaign with somebody, this is what I wanted to do for Kay to get her elected. And I think the reason that I didn't get it done is why she lost the election. I will go to my grave believing that, because I came up with an idea that all of these politicians have some people who love their ass, right? I mean, there are tons of people who volunteer. But the worst thing you can do with a volunteer is have them in your organization and not have anything for them to do. They want to do something. They want to feel worthwhile. So I created what's called Kay's Army. And because it started off with me seeing her have a QR code in the lower right-hand corner of her lawn lice, and we discussed this, you know what lawn lice is, right?
No.
Oh, lawn lice is every candidate sign in every intersection in the county.
Okay.
So her lawn lice was the reason that I contacted her. She's a gorgeous blonde, but the QR code really got my Irish up. So I sent her 3 emails, and then we had lunch, and they said, "You're the damn sheriff. What do you want people to do? Stop in the middle of the road, get out, walk over to where they're close enough to scan that code? Did you think this thing through?" And I said, that's the difference between an amateur who doesn't have a clue what they're doing and a professional. So what you want is you want a call to action symbol. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to lead the Kay's Volunteer Army in a photo contest. And they're going to take the document that I give them. It's a Word document or a PDF. And I went to Staples. We have only one in our county. And I trained all their people. And I said, if somebody comes in here and mentions the word K, you take care of everything else. Here's the template. You print them on the labels, the Avery labels, and these are the Avery labels. And all you ask them is, do you want the small or the big size? The small size is like, well, how much was it? Like $30. And the big size was $100. And they would walk out with either, I think it was, I don't know, let's say a box of 20 pages of labels, or they'd walk out with 1,000 labels. And the 1,000 labels cost $100. And then we gave them the instruction that you just take a selfie after you stuck the label to our lawn lice sign and try to cover up the damn code that's there. You with me?
Yeah.
Pretty genius, right? We got all these people running around in a photo contest, and the award was just having a dinner with Kay. Can you imagine how that could change an election?
It could.
Now, we told them only stick them on our signs, or, and here was the genius, or at storefronts or anywhere else you get permission. So now we turned the Army loose on the whole county. And we wanted, just like the Kilroy was here in World War II, you remember that?
Right.
We wanted Kilroy was here. We wanted OK for K call to action symbols pasted everywhere throughout the county. Now, we did warn people, not on mailboxes,
Right.
not without permission, but, they're putting them on sign poles and everyone else. I believe that I could have got her elected. So I have created for Ruben, if he hires me, the Ruben Corps, CORPS, because he's an ex-Marine. And we're going to do this same thing. We're going to have a contest. Staples is already well trained. We're going to get people to spend their own money to support the candidate. And we're going to bury the place with call to action symbol labels. So that's what this business card is for. Make
Gotcha.
sense?
Yeah.
And reality alert. So one came with you, and it basically, I teach people get over yourself. Facebook is a damn advertising company. It is not a social media because we taught them, me and my company, Interactive Facebook TV. And we turned them from a social media giant to become the number one advertising company in the world. So get over yourself. Stop being so angry about calling it your page, your group, your post. None of it is yours. It's all theirs. And they are not a charity. You got to pay to pay. And I pay a lot. I am spending more than $10,000 a year with Facebook, and they love me. And we snuck in the lady video cast and all the other things. So this is that document that teaches people social media is one big advertising company. And then I sneak in my rule of 4. If I can't explain to people in this graphic, I should get out of the damn business. So this is what I send as attachments. Oh, the our promise is a white paper. It explains all about the trends with QR codes. It gives documents. This one's pretty great. That was Walmart. Videos, links. So see all the data that I am pushing out just by getting a client. So
It's a lot. Yeah.
when I say to a candidate, I'm going to run your campaign for free, not only do they get all this and they get educated, but I got them working, promoting me everywhere. Pretty slick, right?
Well, you definitely have it down. There's no doubt about that, Jim.
And I pay them 30% commission for doing nothing. So who would not want me to be all over their site, right?
This is true.
So he's going to have this done. And then what we do, and I'm going to do it right now. How much time do I have left?
I haven't seen anything from Nicole yet, so evidently she isn't home yet. She's supposed to message me when she gets there.
Okay, this is perfect. This is more than I could have dreamed. We go to Staples. And what town are you in again? Arlington Heights?
Yes. There's a Staples that's not too far from me.
Hang on, I got to sign in. And here's where I change it right here.
It's actually in Rolling Meadows.
Oh, you nasty lady.
Well, it came up
I
Rolling
know.
Meadows.
I understand all about Rolling Meadows. Oh, that's not good.
No, that's not good. Put in Arlington Heights then.
There they are.
Okay.
All right. So which of those 2 miles? That's the story we want, right? Algonquin Road and Rolling Meadows.
Yeah. 1551.
Okay, I'm going to make that your store. Zip code is 6008. Yep. So that's now your store. So I go to print and marketing. Oh, do you have a business card? Beverly.
It's on here. It's on here. It's
On here
electronic
where?
one. It's on my phone. It's an electronic card on my phone.
No. Okay. Do you have a business card, a
I do not.
graphic business card?
I do not
You,
have a physical card. No.
all right. We can create one for you, but we're going to do the back. We're going to do a two-sided business card for you. Traditional, upload, and it's just teaching me. So I X out of that. I upload from my computer, and we are going to get to your, we are,
So what are you putting
we
on the front
are,
side? The one that goes to my podcast?
hang on. I'm putting this on one side.
Because I have it. The front of the podcast thing now is finally good. So where does this? Oh, this one goes to
Look,
the.
I'm concentrating here. Give me a second and I'll answer your questions. That looks pretty good. All right. Beyond the stage. So I'm going to do your personal profile. Your personal profile easy page. Let me think. Yeah, this is the one I want.
Okay, so
Beyond the Stage podcast. This is your mobile optimized video site. I am using the Elixis. It talks about Elixis in the UVP. This is what I recommend you use. I will listen to you and I will do whatever you want. But I strongly, I'll say it the second time, I strongly recommend you use this. So now I'm
okay,
listening.
can I let me share
Yep.
my screen and I'll show you what my my Beyond the Stage page looks like now.
Hang on. Let's see. Let me save to be sure.
Okay.
Okay. Now I can stop sharing
Okay.
and I can see what you want. Oh, we're good together.
It all makes a difference when you know
It
what you're
makes a
doing.
huge difference.
Okay. All right. So this is what my page looks like now. All right. So it's got that up there on the top. It's got
Okay, wait a minute. This is your
podcast,
profile.
my
Oh,
podcast
your podcast. Okay,
page,
I got
right?
it.
Right.
Can you
So,
send me that link, please, in Messenger?
oh my gosh, this thing is crazy. I can. I can
Yeah, just copy that. There you go.
copy. Yeah, because it's got the podcast now right here. Kidoke. All right, so I don't need this anymore. So I can share in the chat. There we go. Because that's what we're looking to do is get
That says to everyone. Who did you post that to?
well, it just says everyone in here. Everybody that's in here. That's what chat says. So if there's other people, I could go down here and I could just say to Jim here and I can post it directly to you. That's just a
I
Zoom
thought.
thing.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
nobody
No,
else.
you put. Okay, you posted it in the Zoom chat.
Yeah, right here.
Would you? Okay, would you please post it in Facebook Messenger?
Oh, I can put it in Facebook Messenger. Okay.
Yeah, that would be the best. Thank you.
All right. So here's Facebook Messenger. Paste.
All right, so let me
There you go.
continue.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you. There we go. Thank you. Mark
Uh-huh.
is red. Let me not get tied up in my underwear. I'm sharing the screen. Let me show you.
So you can just go in and change that out.
I can do a lot of things. Hang on, I'm really thinking through here. You're pushing my brain right to the end. I want to see that label I just took. I've now got 12 things in my mind at the same time. And I said this one. 2K. 2KEHT. Let me be sure. That's interesting.
It
Never had
goes
that
to the
happen
budget
before.
video for business.
Don't think so.
I just
Hang on.
clicked on the QR code.
Hang on.
Just saying, okay. Okay.
Okay. This is your movies. Okay. This is your mobile optimized video site. So I got to start out by saying, trust me a little. Okay. Fair enough. I'm
Fair
not
enough.
hearing you. All
Fair
right.
enough.
I can perform magic here. This is the number one thing I tell my clients to do. And this is what I'm going to build for Tony while you watch, because this changes the world. The call to action symbol is simply nothing more, nothing less. It is the entrance ramp to the information highway. That's it. That's all it does. One simple thing, and it does it better than anything on earth. Does that make sense?
I follow you on that, but I don't like
So
those
my
pictures on there.
well, again, hang on. Don't be such a visual. You got to learn first, and then I always respond to what you want, don't I?
Yeah, so far, okay, yes. I'm
All
gonna give
right.
you that.
So, it is the entrance ramp to the information highway,
Mm-hmm.
trademark.
Right.
What I do is I bring your offline world to your online, or the offline world to your online presence, trademark. That's what a call to action symbol does. It took me 13 years to get some people to understand those two simple statements. You with me?
I'm with you.
Now we're in stage two. Okay, Jim, so you got them up in the cloud. Okay, Jim, so you got them in the metaverse. Okay, Jim, you got them up on social media. Okay, Jim, you got them there. Now what the hell are you going to do with them? That's the next step. And what I recommend in almost 1,000% of the cases is that you let me build my proprietary product called Movies. It's a mobile optimized video site, and it communicates better than anything on earth. Trust me. And by the way, I only charge $149 for it. So this is not a big deal. You find me a web developer who's going to build you a world-class web page for $149, and I'll kiss his ass on Times Square.
Oh,
You
I
ain't
don't.
never going to find it.
I don't know any. That's for sure.
All right. And
Yes.
I charge $30 a month hosting. So this is my product. This is what we're going to build today. I already built yours. So, seeing as how we are being very productive, can I go back to doing what I was supposed to be doing? He says with a smart ass attitude. I'm waiting
Yes,
for a yes.
you can go back to doing what you're going to do, and then you can change mine later.
Yes. That's fair. We both win.
We
Now,
both
where the hell is Staples?
win. It's over here up the street a couple miles.
Yeah, smart ass. Where is Staples?
I don't know. You put it in there. I saw you doing.
Yeah. Dang. All right, I'm gonna have to find it. Hang on.
Okay.
I got so many things going. And when I break my concentration, I'm just about dead. But I think I can pull this off. There it is. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. David, I do not like this. That's why I couldn't find it. Here we are.
You put it someplace else. Is that what you're saying?
No, when you squeeze, this is the new thing that he did where I had to
Yeah,
change the
just
size of the
yeah,
window.
yeah,
I don't like that at all, but again, he's the boss, I'm not.
right.
All right, so this is what your business card's going to look like. The one on the left is fine. The one on the right needs to be changed a little bit. I gotta move a little bit more because I got distracted talking. Come on. Oh, slow
So when
connection.
you
Come
when you
on.
make when you make these codes now, right? The code is
What, the
always
call to action symbol?
yeah, the call to action symbol.
Yep,
So when that's made, you can change the behind the scenes to anything that
absolutely.
you want,
Anything I want.
but the code always stays the same. The call to
Yes,
action.
it's always going to be ROITRAC.com/2 David 7 Charlie Joseph. And you're going to learn that you forevermore are ROITRAC.com 2 King Echo Hotel Tango. That is you for the rest of your life.
Okay, so every time, so if I want to change that video that's on there, all we have to do is go on the back end and
Bingo.
Okay. All right, I like that.
And again, these things that I can do, virtually nobody on earth can do these things. Nobody. That's why I have no fear about competition.
Okay, hold on one
But
second.
let me concentrate.
Hold on a
Yep.
second. Yep, Nicole's on.
Can she join us?
No, she just got home. I'll share this video with her. It'll make more sense from and then trying to start all over.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, let me figure out how I can get to the button I need to get to. There it is. Got to prove it. Was it Rolling Meadows or Arlington Heights? Do you
No,
remember?
it was Rolling Meadows 60008.
Yeah, 1551. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, don't send me Naperville. That's a long ways away.
Okay, so you're going to pick it up there.
Okay.
Um,
I can message her and see if she can jump in. At least we can introduce each other and then her and I
yeah,
got to
that'd be nice.
get some
Yep,
business done too.
we're within seconds. Okay, here's where I change the quantity.
Okay. You do that and I'm going to message. Okay.
Is it 22?
22 what?
Your email address?
Oh, yeah. Beyond the Stage podcast 22@gmail.com.
And your phone was 702 something?
Yes, it was. I don't have it memorized anymore. 702-527-3191. It's a call and leave message only. It's not text.
They changed this. Oh, how about you pay for it? Do you mind? It's $40, $44.
Well, I think I can do that.
Okay. I'll take a screen print. You may want to also. Tomorrow at 7:30 at night.
Tomorrow at 7:30 at night?
Yep.
Okay.
So we got through that whole process. That was super. If you have a few more minutes, I will build and then I will change. Fair enough? If you don't have time, you don't have time.
What are we building? Another one of these?
We're building Tony's website. Whoop.
Let me get on with Nicole because she's got other things planned and it's hard for me to spend the time with her that I need to.
Yep. Go ahead.
We've got to go over some things, but I can get back with you and then we can build this.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.